The Hyundai Ioniq 5 arrived for the 2022 model year. It was an instant success. People waited more than a year to get one. Here for 2025, we have the fourth year of production for this battery electric vehicle. And there are some changes. A styling refresh, front as well as rear. Some changes inside as well. A larger battery, a little bit more range. That and more. Get in. It's time for Family Wheels. The 2025 Ioniq 5 is the first non-Tesla vehicle in the United States factory-equipped with a North American Charging Standard NACS connector. Thus, it can be charged on the Tesla network, which is extensive. But in Canada, the Ioniq 5 has a combined charging system CCS connector for Level 2 and DC hookups. That's because it's made in South Korea, whereas the U.S. market Ioniq 5 is built at Hyundai's new factory in Georgia, where they all get an NACS port. Another wrinkle, Hyundai Canada tells Family Wheels the Georgia-built Ioniq 5 XRT with its NACS port will not be offered in this country for model year 2025. A spokesperson adds the future of the XRT in Canada remains to be determined, adding, "We are carefully studying the tariff situation and will bring it to Canada if it presents a compelling value proposition for Canadians." Very slight styling changes at the front, just in the bumper area as well as the rear. Got more of a wider look to it. Bigger changes inside, though, include the center console. Really like what they've done with this. They've put some hard controls here for heated seats, ventilated seats at this top spec, as well as steering wheel heat, 2 levels of that, the parking camera as well. They're right here, and people use them a lot. Also, the feature that they kept from before, and that is the sliding center console goes back and forth. What I like with this new arrangement that they've got with the cup holders and the charging pad, by the way, an excellent charging pad here. It's actually charging my phone through its case. There's a purse bin here with 2 USB-C connectors, in addition to the one under the dash above a small bin. The drive battery for the Ioniq 5 is available in 2 sizes, 63 kilowatt hours and 84 kilowatt hours, up from the previous 77.4. Oh, and one more very important addition I'd like to point out, and that is a rear window wiper. The first 3 years, 22, 23, 24, I drew a lot of criticism for not having a wiper back there because that window was a magnet for all kinds of filth, especially in rainy and snowy conditions. So good on Hyundai for adding a rear window wiper. Nice, eh? Even with the smaller battery and rear-wheel drive, you're getting close to 400 kilometers. Get the rear-wheel drive version with the larger battery and you get just over 500 K. Here in the all-wheel drive, well, all-wheel drive, you're going to get a little less range, but you're still in the mid-400s. This one has 19-inch wheels, and it gets more range than the one with 20-inch wheels. It can accept just under 11 kilowatts, 10.9 on a home charger, and that's plenty fast. In terms of DC fast charging, you can hook it up to a 350 kilowatt charger. However, the charging rate for these vehicles at peak remains somewhere in the low 200s range. Let's put those electrons to work and see what the pep is like. There's a lot of grunt in this car. Here at the top spec, we have 320 horsepower. I've driven EVs in this class that have 400 horsepower, but I don't think that the Ioniq 5 suffers. It's still got 446 pound-feet of torque, and that's really what provides the oomph when you hit the pedal on the right. You can go all the way down to basically half this level of power, 168 horsepower in the small battery version with just rear-wheel drive. Let's take some curves in sport mode and see what happens. And although the Ioniq 5 has really a luxury car smoothness to its ride, It doesn't sacrifice handling. Not exactly a sports car, but plenty fun on a windy mountain road here in British Columbia, I'm sure. A note about the drive system, by the way. It's rear-wheel drive biased. Most crossovers, SUVs that say they're all-wheel drive are actually heavily front drive biased once you get going. Here, that's not the case. Now I've set the regen to max. We're on I-pedal. Let's see what the braking is like from 70K. That's very sure-footed. There's 3 meters between the front and rear sets of wheels, and that actually contributes to the superb ride of this vehicle. So let's take it over our neighborhood bumpy road. We've hit some potholes, patches, and speed bumps, and the Ioniq 5 handles them very well. The Ioniq 5 passes the family wheels child seat test. Behind me, the kind that takes up the most room, rear facing. Up front, there's plenty of room between my knees and the glove box door. There's a lot of room in the back of the Ioniq 5, and that's because of its long wheelbase. It creates an enormous amount of knee room. The seats move forward and back. Also, there is rake adjustment for the seat backs in the rear, a really nice touch. 2 USB-C ports, heated rear seats, plus there's this enormous panoramic moonroof. It does not open. By the way, it does not have that special glass that keeps the heat out. What it has is a pair of shades that close in the middle to keep the sun from baking you in the car. That's our look at the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5. I think they've taken one of the greats and made it better. But what do you think? Leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. I'm Richard Detman, and I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.